Hi, it's Sherry Kaler coming at you with a little yoga philosophy today. Usually in my online classes and workshops, we have a real focus on topic, and I don't always get a chance to talk as much about the yoga philosophy. And study of yoga, right, is much more than just our physical postures and even our breath practices, and can be even more than that meditation practice. So one of the things I want to talk about today is what in yoga we call the body of bliss. In meditation you can find on this channel, there is what I call my 5-minute systems check meditation. And this systems check covers 4 kind of states of the self, as we say in yoga. We talk about the physical body, right? This thing here we're carried around in. And we talk about the energetic body, which is what our energy level is in any given moment, right? The energy of how we are in each moment. But it also is our embodied nervous system, right? As brain and nerve endings and neurons. Then there is that heart-mind system where all the thoughts and emotions and judgments and stories, those live there. And when we're doing that meditation to check in with all the states, what we want to do always, and we do this in a lot of ways in yoga, is we connect to what we call the wisdom self, the body of wisdom. And our wisdom self is that non-judging, curious awareness self that is always available, right? Always ready. There is a 5th self, and that is the body of bliss, the self that is made of bliss. And in yogic terms, that is Anandamayakosha, right? Ananda being body, right? Mayakosha being that self, right? That is made of bliss, right? Anandamayakosha. And Anandamayakosha, you might be like, what is that? Like, what is bliss? And it's not like the bliss we get when we have something really delicious, right? But instead, think about it's the bliss we feel when we are connected and we feel seen and valued for ourselves. It also can be the kind of feeling we have when we get connected to the energy of life and creation itself. That when I say the energy of creation, you might think, oh, she means the divine, right? And I have this personal spiritual relationship with the divine. That's what the body of bliss is. And you are right. And some of you aren't thinking that at all. You're thinking, oh, well, maybe it's like the energy that comes up when I am making something. I am creating myself. Like I'm making art, I'm dancing, I'm singing, I'm doing a woodworking project. Right? In some way, you are so into that moment of creation that everything slips away and you feel right there, connected to your own creative energy, which is a kind of bliss. So take a moment. We're going to you can sit back if you're walking, right? Just walking and not closing the eyes, but walking easily. If you could sit down for a moment. If you can lay down for a moment. And take a couple of deeper breaths in. Think of them as spacious, not forcing open a big breath, but expanding the body into a spacious breath and then sighing it out. And now consider that feeling. What is it for you? Are you feeling in your way to how you connect to the divine, the great mystery of love? Feel that. Remember the last time you were connected with someone in your community and you feel valued. You felt welcome and included and seen and appreciated. What was that feeling? Where does the body feel that sensation when we are included? We are seen and valued. What does it feel like when you know you have a seat at the table? When you are connected to creation itself, whether it is the relationship to the great holy mystery of love or you are making something, moving your body in some way that you feel connected to the energy of life. Where does the body feel this? This is you residing in the body of bliss itself. Take a moment, just wiggle into that, especially if you're seated or lying down. Maybe even hug yourself a little bit. Hold in that feeling of connection, of creation. We always have this ability to kind of step back in to the body of bliss, to feel this way where we are connected and valued and in our creative energy or connected to the divine itself. We can step back into this at any time. So let yourself remember this feeling where the body experiences this body of bliss, the sensation of being in the body of bliss, but also the memory of how you just stepped into it. I hope you've enjoyed this exploration of Anandamayakosha, or the body of bliss, this little philosophy and meditation moment with me. Thank you very much for practicing with me. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace.